everybody. Navy Vet 76 out at the range. And today I want to try this BPS 9x19 Parabellum turkey-made ammo. It's 124 grain full metal jacket, and it's sold by Royal Tiger Imports. You can get this in bulk, and the price was really good, so I thought I would give it a try. I have three 9mm here. I have an Astra 643 or 600/43. I have the Beretta Model 51, and then my Star BM 9mm. And if I said that wrong, please correct me. And I thought we'd give it a shot today. I'm going to turn the camera around. I forgot my tripod for the camera, so it's going to be a little awkward today. I got to figure out a way to get it to set so it won't. Bear with me. See if it'll stay like that. Alright, so I thought I would try the Astra 600 first, and I do need a magazine loader. So got my magazine loader, and so we'll open this box. The ammo looks good, but
1 minute to ceasefire, 1 minute to ceasefire.
so we got 1 minute to ceasefire, so I guess I will put this on hold and wait till after the ceasefire. Okay, we're at 7 yards. I'm using 643 first. It has the grip safety on it. So obviously it's a 9mm loop, and I'm still working on my grip, and we'll see how I do here. Okay, clear. Yep, shoot. It feels a little hot, but it does shoot. I only have one magazine for this gun, and I just broke the grip. That sucks. Yeah, these grips aren't the strongest. That really sucks. Well, I'll have to either find a new grip or glue that one back on. Yep. Well, I believe this was the gun that both sides were cracked, and they only have one new grip for this side that I could find on the internet, so I bought a new grip. I think it was this one. And now I gotta find a new grip. I was gluing them back together. Still doesn't look good, but these grips the holes don't line up perfectly, at least not on this one, and I'm wondering if that puts tension on the grip and causes them to crack, or just age. Could be both. This one was made in 1945, I believe, according to the numbers, the symbols on the gun. So, I'm trying to get a better grip. Well, I'm hitting the paper. That's 10 shots with this BPS ammo, and some of them are low and left, and I know it's my grip. I'm still trying to correct that problem because every pistol I shoot, a lot of them are low and left. I did some research on YouTube on some experts, pistol experts, and watched how they explained the grip. One thing they told me that I saw was you want to be up as far as you can without getting into the slide, and since this gun has a little hook right here, you can't actually get into the slide. So you get up there as far as you can, and then the guy said to roll this hand over and wrap it around your other hand. And I've seen some people interlock. I don't know how they do it. And point your thumb downrange. So that's what I've been trying to do, trying to grip this good. And you know, the 45 I was shooting last week, which I didn't put on video, I was getting better grip, and they weren't all low and left. So there was some improvement. And with the 600 here, the 643, that last round group, I did get closer to being in the black, which means the outer ring, but the majority of them are still low and left. So, like I said, I just wanted to try this Turkish ammo. It feels a little hot. I don't know how fast it's going because I don't feel like setting up the chronograph, and I'm sure it'll vary between pistols. And I'm only doing 5 rounds at a time. Yeah, I don't like it that grip's busted. That's going to drive me crazy till I find another one. But the brass is reloadable, so that's that. Okay, now I'm trying to get a good tight grip, and maybe I'll just use the tip of my finger instead of this part, and see if that helps at all. Just trying to get a good hold. Yeah, that was a lot better. A lot better. Those were all inside the second ring. So yeah, it's definitely my grip. And that's a huge improvement. Now the recoil on this thing, even though this is a relatively heavy gun, I can feel it in my wrist. So, you know, the recoil is transferring back into my arm through my wrist, and trying to keep my arm straight with the gun, and I'm going to see how that does.
1 minute to ceasefire, 1 minute to ceasefire.
So I'm not trying to teach y'all anything. I'm trying to teach myself. I'm trying to improve my shooting, and also try this ammo out, which looks like it's a really good deal. It's almost cheaper than reloading it. So that Real Tiger 9mm BPS stuff, it seems to be pretty good. So anyway, we got a break coming up, so I'm going to pause the camera. So I just noticed my lanyard ring fell out. It was on the ground. The only thing holding that in place is the grip. And since the grip broke right there, the lanyard ring came out. So, yeah, at least I found it. I definitely need to get another grip. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the gun that, this is a replacement grip. It's new old stock from Spain for this gun. So, I couldn't find a pair of grips. This one I couldn't find anywhere, the left grip. I can find reproductions, but I really wanted an original grip. But I may have to settle for a reproduction for now, because I'm going to lose that if I don't keep it somewhere safe. So anyway, I've got 15 now. Yeah, downrange. And this will be 20. And I'm going to try a fingertip on the trigger, left hand thumb pointed down, and in this area right here, the palm, the heel of my thumb down in there. Get a good tight grip with the right hand and try to keep the gun straight with my arm. And we'll see how that does. This hand wants to come loose. Okay. Yep. Huge improvement. Still not on the bullseye, but anything inside the second ring or the first ring out from the bullseye, huge improvement, because I'm actually getting a grip. So we all know it was my grip to begin with. But at first I thought, man, this is a piece of junk, but it's definitely not. And I'll say it again. You've heard me say it over and over again. I really like Spanish firearms. I think they tend to be overlooked. This gun I thought was kind of an oddity in the way it looked, but there were a lot of these made. This particular one was used by the Portuguese Navy. A lot of these were used by Germany and would have the German marks on them. This one does not have any German proof marks on it, but it does have the Portuguese Navy mark stamped right here, which is MRP. Okay. I'm going to move on to the next gun after the break because I want to change up target. I'm going to take my time here. Oh, there's a bullseye. I am improving, folks. The majority of my shooting is with rifles. And I started having an interest in military surplus pistols. I started with 32 ACP, and I also have some 32 Smith & Wesson, but they're not military surplus. And the 32 is a very mild round, but it was used by the military, especially in World War I. And also there's some use in World War II. And the Germans also liked the 9mm Parabellum or 9mm Luger, and they used it in their Luger, obviously. So, yeah, I've got, I want to make sure I got a good deal. I ordered 1,000 rounds of this, and they sent me 2,000. I only paid for 1,000. And I think it's really good stuff. And it really is. It's almost cheaper than reloading. And so I'm impressed with this stuff. It's really a good buy, and a lot of Royal Tiger stuff I wouldn't recommend. But I hear they got a shipment of Italian rifles, Carcanos from Italy. I would recommend those. I wouldn't recommend any of the Ethiopian stuff. I did buy a Dutch Beaumont model 7179. It's a single shot, and the bore is pristine on that. I would recommend those. But some of the other stuff I bought from Royal Tiger most of it was not in very good shape. The bores were not in good shape. So, but this ammo is a good deal. And even though I can reload for it, now I don't have to. Straight. My arms weaving around, bobbing and weaving. Alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. That's all I'm going to do with the 600. I'm kind of bummed about this broken piece, but at least I have all the pieces. So I will hang on to the lanyard ring because I don't want to lose it and the broken piece. I may have to buy a reproduction grip, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what I have to do. I don't know where to put this, so I don't. Anyway, I'm going to switch to the Model 51 Beretta. After the break, I'll put up a new target, and I will show you. Maybe I can zoom in on this target. No, I can't. No, I can't. I can't zoom in. So I'll just show you at the break. Okay. Here's what we got. My first shots were right on in here. And as I was working on my grip, they started to improve. But still got some low and left going on. But then there's one group, there's another group, there's sort of a bullseye. But once I started working on my grip a little more, they were inside the first ring, what I call the outside ring, I guess. And a lot of them, not the majority of them, but a lot of them were inside the first ring, outside the bullseye. So, yeah, I'm good with that. Obviously I need to keep working on my grip. But like I said, this ammo is some really good stuff. It's worth the money so far. It was in the Astra 643. Alright, now I'm going to move on to the Model 51 Beretta, and we'll see how that does. Okay, well, I can't see what I'm doing if the screen is up there. Alright. Now then, this is the Beretta Model 51. It's a single stack magazine. And graphite. This one is the aluminum frame gun. They also made earlier models in the steel frame, and then they went to the aluminum frame, and then back to the steel frame, as I understand it. They had some failures with the frame, I guess. So, but it is a very light firearm, and I can get all the way up there. All right. I'm low. There's a bullseye. Okay. All right. So I got, I think it's 3 of them that are low and left. And I believe I got 2 in the bullseye. No, I think I got 1 in the bullseye and 4 low. And so the magazine release is right here. This one came with 2 mags. It also has a lanyard ring at the bottom. It's a very nice gun. I do like my Berettas as well. I notice that this right in here is kind of biting my hand a little bit. So, okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't know, folks. Guess it just takes lots of practice. I've never had any real formal training with a pistol. I did shoot some. I was in the Navy, you know, and I could go out on the, they had a gun range on the base. I didn't even know about it till an acquaintance of mine who had been in the military and in the Navy for a long time took me to the gun range. And I shot a 45 at the gun range. But like I said, I've had no formal training on how to actually properly hold a firearm, you know. But I've shot guns, rifles, pistols, a lot of them all my life, but I enjoy shooting, and I also enjoy hunting. But now that I'm older and I'm into collecting, I'd like to improve my accuracy. So I've been working at and doing some research on pistols. And this is freehand. I'm not resting it on anything. So just getting a tighter group and closer to where I'm aiming would be nice. That one I know was off. back of this thing is biting my hand. That's a sharp edge right there. It's biting the web of my hand. I mean, I should get some good shooting gloves. I don't know. Okay. It's improving. It is improving.
1 minute to ceasefire. 1 minute to ceasefire.
Alright. We got a minute to ceasefire, so I'll just pause the camera. Okay. You know, I usually have targets. I print them at home. And I didn't print any this time, so I've used my last target for the Beretta. So I don't feel like shooting the Star today. Mainly I just wanted to test the ammo, and I'll save the Star for another time. I'm kind of running out of ideas for videos. Maybe I'll do one on my can't think, Argentine short rifle. Do a video on that. Alright, so good grip there. Okay. Now what I've done is not only am I getting a good grip here, tight grip here, and doing this, but I'm also pushing back with the left arm and more or less pushing forward with the right arm. And it seems to help a lot with the recoil, keeping my arm more or less in line with the firearm. Man, it's going to take a lot of practice. I appreciate any advice, if anybody has any. I'm going to stop right there, and at the next break, I will show you how I'm doing. I think I'm improving, but I got a long ways to go. Any advice y'all can give me, I would greatly appreciate. You know, I do like and enjoy the surplus stuff. I really enjoy my Spanish pistols, and I really enjoy the Berettas. I used to have a Glock, and when I got my Model 81 Beretta, which was 32 ACP, it shot circles around my Glock. But then again, let's take into account my grip and all of that pretty much sucked. But I liked the way the Model 81 felt. And recently I discovered but the Model 81 and the Model 84, basically they are the same frame with a different barrel and magazine. The magazine, dimensionally on the outside, is the same, but it's a 380, and I think the feed lips are a little different, and I was able to take the Model 81 and put a Model 84 barrel in it and use a Model 84 magazine. So I went from a Model 81 to a Model 84, and I can go back to an 81 just by switching out the barrel and the magazine. So that was a pretty cool thing to find out. And then I got a Model 1934, and that one was refurbished in Germany and then sold by Arcade Guns in Illinois, but to import them they had to shorten the barrel a little bit, because on Berettas you'll notice they stick out a little bit, and for some reason the ATF didn't like that, according to my understanding, and made them shorten the barrels for import. But I actually got this stock length barrel I got somewhere else and put it in for the 380 caliber. And so I got a Model 34, a Model 51, a Model 81, which is also an 84, and they're all fantastic firearms. And I think most of you know that follow me, I have the Star Super, I think they call it Star Super A or Star, anyway, I call it Star Super. I've called it a bunch of things, but it's 9mm Largo, and it's a longer gun than this, a longer barrel. This is the Star BM, I think that's right, and it is 9mm Luger. Now the Star Super, when they imported them, this 9mm Largo is not a popular round, so they imported them with a 9mm Luger barrel also. I can't find one. Mine didn't have one. But if I ever find a 9mm Luger barrel for my Star Super, I'm going to snatch it up. Now, 9mm Largo firearms can also shoot the 38 ACP or 38 Auto. They dimensionally are so close, case-wise, case length, etc., that they will actually shoot the Largo or the Super. And some of the firearms, like the Spanish Destroyer and the Star Super, some of them will be marked 9mm Largo and 9mm 38 ACP. The bullet diameters are the same, and the case lengths and the case diameters and the rim diameters are very close, and they work well. I've shot both in my Destroyer, and I have shot them in my pistol, and that's pretty cool, because it's getting 9mm Largo brass or actually buying 9mm bullets. They're very expensive. I did buy some 9mm Largo bullets and shot the Star Super a few weeks back, and it works really well. I had some work done. I had some a complete spring set put in that firearm because it wasn't cycling very well, and so I wanted to get some new ammo and test the gun, because the 9mm Largo surplus ammo is very dirty, and it gummed up the pistol. My gunsmith said I wouldn't shoot that anymore because it just carbons up the gun and puts crud in the chamber, and it more or less jams up the gun. So that's why I bought the new ammo, and if I use the 38 ACP brass and load that, and it's not as dirty as that surplus stuff, it works fine. I do have a lot of surplus 9mm Largo, but I can use that in my
1 minute to a
my bolt
ceasefire.
action
1 minute to a
rifle, the
ceasefire.
Spanish destroyer. I don't worry too much about it there because it's a bolt action and it's not gumming the works up. Anyway, I'm going to quit blabbering and take you down range and show you the target. And I'm going to put the pistols away. And that's all I got. You'll have a great day. Okay. So, thought I'd take you down range. We're at the 25-yard line. And, I mean, this is a 25-yard, this is the pistol range. We're at 7 yards. And you can see I am improving. If I can get anything inside of here, and it's evenly dispersed, that's a lot of improvement. So yeah, I'm just working on my grip, and being consistent is going to work out a lot. I need to do a lot of work with the pistol. Normally I do a lot of pistol shooting in the wintertime because of the weather, and I can shoot indoors. But that's pretty good. I'm improving, and I think I'm going in the right direction. Okay.